Today is a very important day for us as an organization because we work with adolescent girls. So we are commemorating the Menstrual Health Management Day, a day when we are looking at the health component of menstruation, because we know that it's really complicated. There are people who have commercialized it. There are people who are talking about just provision of sanitary towels, but we are not talking about what the real experience or the real essence of menstruation.
Personally, my understanding of Menstrual Hygiene Day means being able to freely express ourselves, not whispering when you're talking about menstruation, being able to have free access to pads whenever we need it, and being able to access clean sanitary washrooms and the products that we need in the supermarkets, be it the schools, be it in our own homes. It also means the boys being able to also be supportive, not shaming the adolescent girls as well. So it's about a collaborative way of embracing that periods are normal and it's nothing to be scared about. It's not dirty, it's a normal way of our life.
What does a period-friendly world look like for girls and young women in your community?
A period-friendly world is whereby a girl is able to reach out, talk about it, feel safe, and have anything needed for her period, so as for it to go smoothly, physically and emotionally.
The challenges I've experienced, first of all, is people seeing menstruation as a taboo. So it's really difficult to go to the kiosk and buy a pad and just carry it all around. It's like, why are you carrying it? It's something that should be hidden, and it's like stigmatizing girls and young women. And also cramps is a really, really painful thing as girls and young women to undergo. So for me, that's a challenge. Menstrual cramps, and also buying sanitary towels at a very high price. Right now, it's probably 80 or 90 shillings. So I feel like for me, it's price, menstrual cramps, and also menstruation being treated as a taboo in the society.
A girl is someone who knows herself. A girl is someone who understands herself. A girl is someone who stands for people who doesn't been understand. You get it? A girl is someone who rises to end stigma. A girl is someone who knows herself, who cares about other girls and cannot see anything happening which is not good and does not help the community.
It has been a good day. It has been a beautiful day. It has been a success from the feedback of both the boys and the girls. It is appreciated how the boys are appreciating the menstrual issue. I mean, there before it was something that they would shy away from, but today the boys are accepting and appreciating that they can support their sisters in quote, and that is a plus to me.
Before I came to know about periods, ilikuwa dema nakwambia I have this issue nataka kwenda kuchange, you get, so unapata you're not there to hear, like you're not there to support us, ndio. So they lack this basic support, they both equally mentally, physical, ndio, and then wanakuwa stigmatized sana.
It has been an impactful day. At least I got to learn various things. I got to learn like how these kids, like the way the adolescents tend to view us as adults when it comes to these topics, how we handle them to them. And the day has been very impactful. The day has been very great, and I'm really grateful for Polyco for this day.
Me, myself, I help the girls to speak out. Most girls don't know how to speak out for themselves. So being as a boy champion in Polycom, I do help the girls to, I write and keep in the talking box that our school needs these and these, such as pads. Yeah, yes, and I also help some girls when it comes to borrowing pads from the social worker's office. most are so scared to speak for themselves. So I do such.
Name 2 common symptoms girls or women may experience during their periods. Cheki mavijana.
Mood swing.
Mnakuanga na moods.
The challenges we face as a board of Polycom, we feel like we need to help like everybody in the community, but we are not capable because of the minimal resources that we have. But we are trying our best to look for resources from our partners, from our donors, so that we can try and expand the group that we are supporting to a larger group.
We need at least refresher training to the guiding and counseling personnel who handle the girls' issues so that they can know how to go about it.
Yeah, Menstrual Hygiene Day should get us to start to know that it is a conversation that we can all have. We should be able to prepare our kids on what to expect once they've started their menstruation. You know, like anytime a girl or a woman who is still within the menstruation age goes to the hospital, they have to ask you when your last menstruation date was. But this is something that is not coming out. Within the families, we should know the flow of our kids. We should know how many days they have their periods so that we are able to support them, we are able to give them enough sanitary towels that can walk them through all the days.
Some of the challenges that I am expressing while going to my menstrual is that sometimes when I'm going to my menstrual cycle, my back is paining, my cramps, and also I get lack of pads sometimes.
I remember when I started my menstruation, I was in a church event. I didn't realize I wore a white attire, so I didn't realize that I had started menstruation. But it shocked me. A woman said, maybe this girl has been raped. So I was wondering how. So I feel ashamed. I was not able to consult anyone. I just took my sweater, wrapped it, but I was not able to walk with confidence because I was already demoralized. Because I was wondering, why can a woman think of such a thing? Instead of supporting me, telling me this is what you are supposed to do.
Everyone knows that thing inakuanga uchungu sana. Someone can't bear it. Maybe if you have it, you can't go to school when you have cramps. So it affects your education, going to schools, and it affects you when you are socializing with others.
So some of the challenges I face comes with using pads. Sometimes you get rashes, sometimes you get burns from the pads. Sometimes the sanitary towels are not the right fit for your flow. So basically, the challenge that I face is juggling which product works best for me, because sometimes when you need a heavy flow pad, it's not with the product you're used to using. Sometimes it burns when you use it for certain periods of time. So it's about just having a knowledge about which specific product I need to use, because as a girl you cannot, when you ask someone else for a pad, it's not the brand you might be using, but you still have to use it because you're in a situation where you need it at that moment.
There are some of the challenges that the girls living in the informal settlements face is that most of the washrooms are very dirty, and many girls are suffering from fungal infection. So as much as we are investing on pads, if the girls are not fine, if they've scratched themselves because of the fungal infection, it's very hard for them to have their pads on. We also have the small rooms where the girls don't have places where they keep their pads or even change. So it's really a challenge. If the toilets are not clean and they have to visit the toilets more than once during those days, then it's very tough for them. Again, when we have to pay for toilets. So how much money can she spend during her menstruation? And why should she spend a lot of money just because of this simple biological process? So these are some of the things that should be taken into consideration by all duty bearers, including parents.
I'd like to see bins on girls' toilet because, yeah, we are girls and maybe someone just came someone is just around and maybe needs to change the pad immediately. So I won't be happy going to the toilet and finding that there are no bins. There's nowhere I can put my pad. That means, number one, firstly, I was not included as a woman. This toilet is for girls and women. Number one, they know I'm a girl, so I'm menstruating. Why haven't you included me by putting a bin there?
Here at Polycom, we are this production. We are producing the pads, but it is not enough for the girls in the community. We are giving them free. Other than that, it's costly outside. It may be a minimal amount, but to us in the community here, it's not a small figure. So those are the challenges we still have, that if we would have more of Polycoms to assist in making pads so that we're able to give them free as we do.
The word that we are going to spread that is related to GF commitments under GBV, let somebody not violate you because you are a girl and you are menstruating. So we need to understand, everyone, that this is natural. It is God who made you that way. And God, when he was making you, he didn't make a mistake. So hata kama saa zingine hauna pad, maybe hiyo siku hukubeba pad, then ikufanyikia accidentally, don't be afraid to talk about it.
Yeah, within the social protection conversation we're supposed to be giving all girls, all school-going girls, sanitary towels, especially in schools. But we know the budget is never there, or if it's there, it's always very minimum. So I think the government should walk the talk. They should provide sanitary towels for the girls. It's not their problem, or it's not their wish that they menstruate. So if they cannot access sanitary towels, if they cannot menstruate peacefully and with pride, then we are failing as a country.
As a mentor, I think what can be done to reduce the stigma in the society is, first of all, to bring about community sensitization, talk to them about menstruation, the importance of menstruation, why it is wrong to stigmatize girls and young women who go through menstruation, and most importantly, to make menstruation as normal as possible.
What I would want to share to my community, I'll say, let us be the forefront. Let us be the forefront in helping our girls, in helping our sisters during their menstruation times, like during their menses period. Let us be there. Let us help them. Let us include periods into our conversations. Let us not have that shame when it comes to speaking about menstruation.
Before I got into the Polycom space, yes, it was very much hard to talk about menstruation just freely, even to like my mates, my male friends. But after embracing and being able to interact with others and just getting to know that I shouldn't be afraid or ashamed of saying, oh, I'm on my period, yeah? Can you excuse me? Like, I need to go and clean myself up. So over time, the challenge, yes, it has been there, but now I'm trying to embrace it, by educating my friends, my peers around me, knowing that, just because I'm in my moods doesn't mean I'm on my period, or you should not associate my behavior just with my period symptoms and the symptoms that come with periods, like the PCO, like premenstrual stress, the stress that comes with you being on your menses, having to deal with the fatigue as well, the cramps. So I've been able to talk to my friends and my peers and be able to embrace it, especially with my male friends, whereby they now move with pads in their pocket, tampons. At least one will have a pad in their bag. So I feel like that challenge, I've been able to work through it.
As we talk about adolescence and development and body change, we should normalize the fact that menstruation can stain. It can be visible. We can make it normal to everyone, to the teachers, the children, the boys, the girls, that it's normal to stain because emergencies are there. So it doesn't have to be a fun moment or something to stigmatize the girls about, because it's not their choice, it's not their wish. It's not like I don't know what to say. It's not like you didn't wash your face and you had water. It's a biological process that at times it comes without you knowing. So we shouldn't stigmatize the girls because of menstruation. And different organizations and institutions should normalize the fact that it can happen. And it can happen to no one, to anyone. It is not just about the adolescent girls. Even the bigger women, you know, it can come abruptly when you're not expecting. They should not inform a situation where someone is stigmatizing you. You should inform a situation where people are talking and are saying, hey, you're healthy, and then people move on.
What can be done to reduce the stigma is more sensitization, more of what we have had today, more of such forums, and if possible also having the mentors and community health workers, the community health officers, you know, do a home-to-home visitation to sensitize people to sensitize them on taking care of themselves, on not shying away from you know, talking out.
On this menstrual hygiene day, what I can say, what I can tell the girls, what I can tell the women is like, let's menstruate with pride. Let's flow with pride. It's not illegal. It's not a disease. It's not a problem. It's being healthy.